Welcome to The Rock. We are passionate about challenging athletes to pursue excellence on and off the court to help reach their God-given potential. Thomas, JC, and Jesse Sanders are three former Division I players holding numerous collegiate records. From homeschool basketball to NCAA tournament games and six-figure pro contracts, we're discussing lessons learned to help you improve your game and character.
All right, so I'm 34, you're 38.
Yeah.
I'm getting old. You're going through recruitment 20 years ago.
Yeah.
What gave you the confidence to think you as a homeschool kid from Houston could play at the Division I level?
Competition. Early on, I started, and this was my dad, Pops, our dad, taking us to small college games. Houston Baptist was playing. Then we started watching Rice, 14, 15, 16 years old. Then I started going out with teams who were playing on tours in Europe when I was 17, 18 years old, getting in the gym with guys who were smoking me. Like, I would go in and get dunked on. I remember the guy broke a rim underneath. I was like, what's happening right now? But I started seeing what that next level looked like. And so I was kind of the first one of that Houston era to come out and play Division I from homeschool, because it was kind of unheard of at that time. And so then soon Dad started scheduling teams for the first time. I was a sophomore in high school, 5A public schools, and we were getting trashed. Junior year, we start beating them. Senior year, we're one of the better teams in the city, and so we're knocking off. And so by that point, I'm just used to playing Division I players night in, night out. And then at that point, I was playing AAU. And so, the exposure to the competition, I think, was huge because the speed of it.
There was a guy that we played with, former Division I basketball player. We're a bunch of 14, 15-year-old kids. And he just
when you see it, right? You see it, it's kind of like...
And it was eye-opening. And then he brought a friend out. I always, because I kind of dismiss some guys. When I see someone above like 6'4", I'm like, oh, he's just good because he's tall. Whatever. But then he brought...
Slow down.
Oh, okay, I'm just, for real. Like, if they're big, I'm like, dude, you're not that good. You're just taller than me, so you happen to hit that shot, whatever. He brought out another guy who was like, it's Steve
Woods.
Yeah, Steve Woods, man. He was like 5'10".
Old Houston ball player.
Oh, gosh, he was jacked and he was shifty.
But you saw it, right?
Yeah.
So you see it, what it looks like, and all of a sudden, so it starts with watching it, right? And then you get on the court with it. It's like, hold on, maybe I can play here. Yeah. And that's kind of my mind. At first, I was nervous, like I think probably a lot of kids are. Yeah. And then I started getting into it, and it was like, you know what? I can do this. I could work on some things, but it can happen. So I think that was my first, like, boom, like mine was like, hey, this is cool. I can play here, and start dreaming, start thinking, and then the work comes in.
That's good. Okay, so T, you're playing H2A basketball. You were strongest, fastest, best player by what age? When were you the best in the program?
10th grade.
All right, so...
But I hope nobody's watching that who played with me older than me.
Okay, but 10th grade. So to all the All-Americans, top guys in their program, how did you challenge yourself? Were you able to look beyond those teammates that you were better than? How did you stretch yourself to improve on the day if you were the top dog?
Yeah, so it was a mindset, small fish, small pond, right? And that happened by starting to play better players. And so I didn't ever settle for being the best here. The season was the product, the process was the work. And so even in season, it was one of those regiments where, you remember, we would get up, we didn't have that gym access. We were renting a gym. We could only practice twice a week. Mm-hmm. And so we would go to the YMCA at 4. We'd wake up 4:30. We'd be at the Y at 5. We had to be out by 6 because the day camp kids came in, and then we hit the weight room. And so for every morning, 5 to 7, we were in that gym. And that happened in season, out of season. We practiced Monday and Wednesday, but the other days I was in there. And so I just kind of got this impression, this idea that this is not where I want to be. I had not reached the top here. I had my eyes set on college basketball, and then soon after professional basketball. So it was this idea that I need to see better players, and then I've got to be working for that. So I just fought that sense of complacency, and it was huge. And those habits, I think, helped escalate to just try to get better every year.